Hey, what's up? It's been a little while since I posted.
What you want, what you want.
Anyway, so this isn't a tutorial video this time. We'll get back to tutorials as soon as basically the Halloween season's over. So, been busy trying to do things to the yard and get some decorating going. I'll show you a little bit about what I got right now. It's only been a couple days. I'm working with a low budget, basically no budget. No budget at all. So everything that we see today that I've got up right now, I have spent no money on, not one penny, not anything. This is just all recycled stuff that I found, and a lot of it's old stuff that I'm repurposing as well. So we'll show you what we got going on. So as far as this is like a witch's hut that I'm doing, and I'm going to detail it out a little bit more, hang some things on it and different stuff. Haven't got to that stage yet, just really trying to basically block everything out. But that thing, all that was some old black plastic that I still had in the garage from years ago. Had some old rotten wood and some posts, and I made a real rickety frame. It's very rickety. It holds up in the weather though. Just threw the black plastic on it and painted it up real quick. Then I had there's this pile of old rotten wood out in my alley. It's nasty, infested, been sitting out there, and I just took it and tacked it up around everything to kind of make a border, make it more just rough looking and make it look more like a hut. This stuff up here, some of you guys may recognize this, I don't know. This was some old foam wood framing, kind of like this, that I used to hang on the windows of the house. So I haven't done that in a while, and these things have been falling apart. So we took them, broke them up, repurposed them, and made a little roof type entryway to this shack. And like I said, it's just all this old foam that I had before, and just using it again to make the windows. I just took the foam, put it on here. Anyway, I just painted the plastic up, put the foam on there, hot glued that plastic on, and then cut it out. Just cut it out with a razor blade, open the hole up, and then staple it all back in. And from the outside, it looks like a window. Not too bad for having $0 on the budget this year. I'm not going to complain. This could be more elaborate, but like I said, I'm not spending any money. Then I got super lucky because I wasn't sure how to fill out this side of the yard. My neighbor had a tree limb go down that he cut up, and all this is just all the cut up pieces of his tree limb that I went and grabbed and put up, and I just staked all these in the ground to create the shrubbery. So all the shrubbery, even this little thing, the ones along the fence line, all that stuff is just dead tree branches that my neighbor had, and these were more dead branches that I found that I staked up. I mean, everything that we got this year that I had to really kind of fill out the yard before I start putting in the tombstones and the props and things. This was all just stuff that I found either at my neighbor's house or down in the woods. Hauled it all up here just to stake it in and give us something else. I got a huge yard. I mean, one of these days I'd like to bring this fence line and run it all the way down the sidewalk, all the way down the other sidewalk, and take it around the side of the house to the backyard. I've got a lot of space that I can play with, but I need a lot of stuff to fill all that. So anyway, I brought the fence in closer this year because I didn't have as much stuff, and really try to condense it all down. I think that shrubbery, those old sticks are gonna work out well. It really fills it out. Man, to all you guys that got amazing over the top facades, and you know who you are, I follow you along as well as everybody else, and you guys do an amazing job. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping next year the plan is to build a facade and to cover up this house and really change things up a little bit and make it a little more extreme than what I've had in the past. So sorry guys, no tutorials on how to make anything from Mache today. As soon as this Halloween madness gets over with, I've got it planned out. I think this next year what I'm going to do, I'm really going to change a lot of things up. I'm going to make a lot of new props, and doing those props, every prop that I make will be specifically built for the yard, and I'll do how-tos on every one of those things as we go along. So there's going to be a lot more how-tos and tutorials coming up for the next year, and I'm going to do a lot of that in the winter time when the weather's bad. We'll do a lot of macheing and a lot of projects inside and show you how I build everything and how you can build it yourself for pennies. Like I said, making something from nothing. Even my yard right now is from nothing, just old rotten trees and broken limbs and things like that. But as we go along and I get through the winter time, I'm going to work. I really have a goal to work on a facade, and as I do the facade and put it up, for those of you who want to follow along, I'll try to turn that into a real tutorial, just like I do with the other props and things that I make. We'll see about making a tutorial on the facade and everything else that's going through the yard. So this whole next year, I'm hoping if everything pans out, it will be basically step by step through the year as I build everything for the yard, all the tutorials, all the new props that are going to go into the yard, the facade if I get that far, all the way up to setting everything up and showing up for Halloween day. Oh yeah, check this massive basically tree out. My son and I drug that thing out of a neighbor's yard that had fallen and set it up too. It's crazy. It's huge. But it looks cool. Looks cool as hell. Anyway guys, keep making something from nothing.